And are you Miss Alvarez?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And it's the court's understanding a PSI was not done in this case, correct?
Correct.
All right. Any witnesses from the state or defense? Any witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor. Christina Villarreal, who is her girlfriend.
Right, defense?
Interesting start here. The defense is trying to show Rebecca has a support system, a key factor when judges consider probation. But will a girlfriend's promise really outweigh a heroin history?
Yes, Christina. Can you please tell me your relationship to Rebecca?
She's my girlfriend.
And how long have you known her?
About 4 or 5 years.
Okay. And if this judge sees fit to put her on deferred adjudication probation, will you help her get to any appointment she has to get to?
Yes, I will. I have a car, so there's no reason why she can't be able to get anywhere or do anything that you request.
And are you aware she's had a heroin problem?
Yes, I'm aware.
Do you have a drug problem?
No, I don't have a drug problem. Never been to jail.
Okay. And would you tolerate her using drugs in your house or in your premises?
No.
Okay. And do you think she may be a good candidate for probation?
Yeah, she's a good person. She has a good heart. She can work. She should be.
Boom, that's a big reveal. Judges take past convictions seriously, especially when drugs are involved. Notice how the defense is spinning it, trying to say the past doesn't matter, only the present. But courts, they rarely forget.
Good for it.
Okay. Is there anything else you want this judge to know that might help her make a decision on this matter?
Just if you grant her the probation, that she'll comply with everything that you do. Like I said, there's no reason why she shouldn't be able to have a car, have everything she needs. I got it.
That's it.
Any questions?
Yeah, where did you meet Miss Alvarez?
She's an old friend of mine.
Where did you?
Just around the way. We know similar people.
Like 4 years ago, 5 years ago?
About 5.
Did y'all meet in a store? Did y'all meet?
Yeah, prior I used to work at 7-Eleven, so came into my store.
Have you ever been to prison?
No, I haven't. I've never been to jail either.
She's been to prison.
Yes,
right?
I do.
She was convicted of robbery.
It's okay. That has nothing to do. Her past has nothing to do with me. It's the present.
My question was that you're aware of that. Is that
I'm aware.
And when did you meet her? What year?
I'm not quite sure. It's about 4 or 5 years ago. If you want to come back then,
2020 or 2019?
if you want to believe so, yeah. I mean, I don't remember. It's been a while.
Okay, well, you said 4 to 5 years.
4 to 5.
It's 2004, 24.
Yeah.
Minus 4 years is 2020.
I mean, if you want to say so. But like I said, I know 4 or 5 years. I mean, going back doesn't really mean anything.
Only one person can talk at a time to the court reporter. Okay?
Sorry.
All right. So what I'm going to ask you to do is I want you to listen to the questions that are being asked of you and answer the questions. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. State, you may continue.
Thank you. I'm just asking you these questions so we get a full rounded picture of your relationship with her, because you're saying that you're going to be there for her and
Yes.
help her. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct.
And when she picked up these cases for possession of drugs, you were dating her.
Yes, I was thorough.
And then in February of this year, 2024, you're also dating her of the robbery. Is that correct?
Yes.
No further question, John.
I'm finished with this witness, Sean.
All right. I have a few questions if there are no objections. All right. So I'm trying to figure out, how long have you been in a relationship with her?
Like about, I mean, just recently, like about 2 or 3 months.
All right. Do you have children?
No, I don't.
Does she have children?
No, she doesn't.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you. Christina, please. My next witness is my client, Your Honor.
All right, if you'll come forward. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you're going to have to keep your voice up so that I can hear and so that the court reporter can hear. You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Rebecca Jean Alvarez.
All right, defense.
And now we hear directly from Rebecca. This is her chance to convince the judge she's serious about change. But here's the tension. Judges have heard this speech hundreds of times. The real question, is Rebecca believable?
Rebecca, please understand, only one person can talk with the court reporter. And so it's a little bit awkward as far as the normal conversation, but please remember that. Can you please tell the judge about what your drug problem has been?
Been addicted to heroin. I've been struggling with this addiction for the last 3.5 years.
And since you have been locked up, how long have you been locked up?
Since February 2nd.
And have you had access to heroin in the jail?
No, sir.
And are you clean now?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any more desire to use heroin?
No, sir.
Now, if this judge did put you on deferred probation, would you abide by all the terms, including any type of drug treatment that may be recommended?
Yes, sir.
Do you think you need drug treatment?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you get out, do you have a place to stay?
Yes, sir.
Where?
My sisters or at Christina's.
Can you speak up so she can hear you?
My sister Ruby's or Christina's.
And would you be able to get a job again?
Yes, sir. With my former, I used to work at Blue Star Brewery, and he's willing to give me another shot.
Blue Star Brewery?
Yes, sir.
And what do they do there?
It's a brewery. I was a dishwasher there.
You don't have access to any drinking there, do you?
No, I don't drink.
And are you asking this judge to give you deferred probation?
Yes, sir, I am.
And you're going to abide by the terms and conditions of thereof?
Yes, sir.
And this is a first-degree felony, even with the waiver of the repeater. So do you understand the range of punishment if you were to get revoked?
Yes, sir.
And what is the lower range?
5,
And what's the upper range?
18.
No.
Oh,
If you get revoked, the upper range on a first-degree felony is
99, right?
correct. You don't want to come back here, do you?
No, sir.
They pass the witness?
State?
Yes. On the day, February 2nd, 2024, what were you and your friend doing?
We went to JCPenney's, and I was trying to make ends for my drug habit.
Okay, so y'all were stealing from there? The knife was pulled on the employees there?
Yes, sir.
Y'all were stopped under a bridge by
Yes,
the
sir.
officers?
Yes, sir.
And you were convicted of robbery, and spent
8 years in prison for robbery? That's not just a slip-up, that's a serious strike against her credibility. The prosecution is hammering home that Rebecca isn't new to the criminal justice system. This isn't her first rodeo.
8 years in TBC, is that correct?
For my past, yes.
Thank you. No further questions, John.
Just wanted to follow up on that. At that store, did you personally take anything out?
No, sir.
What did you do with the merchandise when you...
I emptied my backpack and threw the items inside the store. I never left the store with it.
Okay, but you were with someone who did leave the store with it,
Yes,
correct?
sir.
All right. Which is probably why you're here today.
Yes, sir.
Now, as far as in the store, was any knife pulled in the store?
No, sir.
What was the purpose of the knife being pulled outside of the store?
He was pushing on her. He's a male. I mean, she's a female. He didn't identify himself. He didn't say he was loss prevention. I mean, after he said he was going to tackle her, I felt the need to step in, and I pulled out a pocket knife.
Did you cut anybody?
No, sir.
Okay. That's what
He didn't identify himself,
No, he didn't.
so he just ran up to you
Yes.
and grabbed you
He put his hands on her.
on her,
Yes.
and so you pulled out a knife.
Not till after he threatened to tackle her, and we were already out the store. And I already had opened my backpack and gave him the items. Like, I never left the store with any items.
Maybe you did, but your friend did, that you pulled the knife out for the detector, right?
Yes, sir.
So you knew who the person was coming to stop you.
That didn't happen until after he didn't identify himself. He went to go push on her.
Did you or did you not know who the person came to stop y'all from stealing JCPenney?
Once I put the knife out, I guess, yes.
Okay, no further questions.
I don't have any more questions, Your Honor, but if you do, have no objections. You are asking for deferred,
Oh, just one moment.
sorry.
All right, stipulations, and it states Rebecca observed Damien following her. So she told him she was not stealing anything. Rebecca removed items from her backpack and walked out the exit door. So the person who was following you all was Damien. And in the stipulations, it says you observed him following you and you told him, you actually spoke to the person. So the person who came running after you and the friend that you were with is the same person who you said, I'm not stealing anything. So are you still saying that you didn't know that this person worked security or was an employee of the store?
I don't recall telling many of that.
Okay. And what is your relationship to Rebecca? I'm sorry. Yeah. What is your relationship to, just one moment. Who is this? We always have people who want to be attorneys. All right. What is your relationship to Corianne Valent?
None. She's an ex.
All right. So that's your ex-girlfriend that you were with?
Yeah.
All right. And so while you were with her, I'm not trying to start any trouble, but while you were with her, were you still with the person who came to testify on your behalf?
OHO, timeline drama. The judge just caught a messy overlap in Rebecca's relationships. This might not matter legally, but it does chip away at her trustworthiness. If you can't keep your dating story straight, can the court trust your testimony?
Because her timeline of dating you is during this incident.
Corinne was an ex. We weren't in a current relationship.
Okay. All right. I always just have questions. Okay. All right. Any other witnesses from either side?
Nothing from the state, you know.
No, yeah.
All right. The court will hear argument. State.
State's asking for 18 years.
I'm sorry. You said you're asking for 18 years. There's only one case, correct?
There should be two cases going on there.
All right. Let me see.
I thought it was one case and I thought
Yes, I only have one.
the enhancement was waived. No, not waived, but,
Oh, I'm sorry. He gave me two cases.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So there's only one.
18, yes. Sorry, I apologize.
Another case, my fault. It's another case, yeah.
No problem.
Your Honor, I gave you those were for the other one.
I'm sorry.
I didn't read the name on the file.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Defense state is requesting 18.
Your Honor, we are requesting, some type of deferred, obviously it can only be up to 10 years for deferred that actually takes place. My client is willing to do whatever she has to do to comply with the terms and conditions of probation. She does have a support system that we're here, and she is willing to go to any kind of drug treatment that's recommended or required. And she knows that if she blows this, she...
And here's the clash. The state wants 18 years. While the defense pleads for probation, this is the ultimate courtroom tug-of-war rehabilitation versus punishment. What would you decide? Drop it in the comments. Is Rebecca ready for a second chance, or does her past demand prison time?
looking at possible 99 years of, you know, not that that's always given, but she could get a long time on this thing. She did not take anything out of the store. However, she was with someone who did. And she apparently pulled a knife, and what she says is a defense of this other person outside the store. My client at that time was homeless, living under a bridge, which is, I think, where they arrested her. So we are asking for deferred.
All right. So, Ms. Alvarez, I want you to know that I understand that any time that somebody does in custody, it's a lot of time. I remember when I was a defense attorney, you would have some prosecutors saying, oh, a person can do that time standing on their head. And you know, I always tell that prosecutor, have you ever done time? Because if you have not, you can't tell me that somebody can do time standing on their head. But both you all have talked about your prior, which is a robbery. So a robbery, the difference between that and aggravated robbery is there's not a weapon. And so you've gone from committing a robbery that you went to prison for to now it's aggravated robbery. And I don't know why people who are in the wrong feel the need to pull weapons. I mean, both you, from what I read in the stipulations, both you and the person, your ex that you were with, you all were stealing from JCPenney at North Star. And this person is just trying to do their job. I don't know if he receives a bonus from stopping theft or not, but he's just trying to do his job. And ladies, you can't start a fight hitting on somebody. Should a guy hit a lady back? Absolutely not. But you can't fight a guy and then say, oh, don't hit me, I'm a lady. You can't steal from JCPenney at North Star and then say, oh, don't chase me, don't grab me and bring me back to the store because I'm a lady. You understand? All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to find you guilty. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. Court is going to sentence you to 18 years in the prison. You're credit for any time served. There's to be no contact with Corien, Corien, Valent, Valent. There's to be no contact with North Star Mall. And there can be the therapeutic community. If you have a drug issue, the therapeutic community does not increase the time that you're in custody. But I have no jurisdiction to force them to allow you in the program. So you'll have to request it. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. We can go off the record. Here's the thing.